Hello there, and welcome back to another Professor Cringe video. Now, today, we all know what happened back in 8th grade. No one remembers what happened back in 8th grade. So, today, I'm going to do exponents and exponent laws, because I don't know how to explain it, but I'm in her class. So, Math 1, exponent laws, just for you guys, because I know you wanted it, and totally no more gaming videos, even though, actually, none of y'all probably know. Whatever. Anyway, exponent laws. So, I took the time out of my day when I could be doing extra credit work for other classes that I'm failing. I don't want to get into my sob story, but let's go to exponent laws. So first off, we got multiplication, alright? So what you got with multiplication is you take your two numbers and you have your exponents. So let's say, for instance, we got 2 times 1, 2 to the power of 4 times 1 to the power of 182. Don't worry, large numbers mean nothing at all. And to show the difference, I also did a smaller one right here. 8 to the power of 6 to 5 to the power of 4 equals 45 to the power of 10. This one is, so you take these two, multiply them together. What do you get when you get 2 times 1? Let me show you so everyone knows that I'm not stupid. 2 times 1. Alright, 2 equals 2. Alright, 2 times 1 equals 2. You know what I mean. Anyway, so then after you add these two together, after you multiply these two together, you add these two together, and 4 plus 182 equals 186. So, next, we got division. Now, with division, it's a little bit trickier, but not all too much. Just a little. Now, all you gotta do, so let's take our example. So, you put 25 over 5, and this will usually only work with same bases, or so I'm told by Google, or my teacher, who I sometimes listen to. Love you, Ms. Larts. Sorry. So what you get here is you get 25x to the power of 2, and then you got 5x to the power of 10. Now, all you gotta do is divide these two, and you'll get 5 and 1. But then you gotta put the x on top. So you have to put the lower x value up here so that you get a negative for what we're gonna do. Sorry, I'm not gonna use that voice anymore. That is annoying. I am sorry. Anyway, you take this x value and you subtract it, sort of like multiplication, but the opposite, because division is just the opposite of multiplication, or so we were all told in 3rd grade, and then we all went to math too, or at least I did, and I'm still taking this class. Joy! Anyway, so with exponents that are negative, you cannot have that. It is not physically possible, and if you do, you are somehow working with the Illuminati, and I will send PewDiePie directly to your household. Now, what you got to do with this exponent is you got to flip it so that it becomes positive. So what I did was I took 5x to the negative 8 power over 1, and I flipped it so it's 1 over 5x to the 8th power. So now we have our answer for division, and I don't know if this is reversed on your side, but I really don't have time to record this because I have a lot of other homework to do. Yay, doing things last minute. I'm stupid. Anyway, so let's go to negative. Now with negative exponents, just like I said with division, I probably should have did this one first because it'll make more sense. But I don't know how to think things through. So what we got here is we got x to the power of negative 10. You can't have that. Just can't. Don't. Just don't. Sorry. Anyway, so we take our x10 and we put it over 1 because anything can be a fraction over 1 if it's a whole number. Now, if it's a number with another fraction, probably can't do this, but I'm not so certain because we didn't learn that in class. Anyway, so you take your negative exponent and you flip it under, and doing this, it changes the sign of the exponent so that it's positive. And you can do this with lots of other numbers, like, for instance, 6y minus 3, 6y to the power of negative 3, and x to the power of 7. So you keep the positives together and you put the negative underneath, making it positive. And then you can solve it from there. Now, with zeros are my favorite because all you have to do is put a little 1 right there because it's undefined. What's undefined? Literally 1. That's all it is. Just like my life. Anyway, let's see. So let's take an example. 7 to the power of 0. What does that equal? 1. 8 to the power of 0. What does that equal? 1. This even works with negatives. All you gotta do is put a negative in front of there because you have to keep the sign of the 0. Even though it's still undefined, you still have to keep the sign. It doesn't go away, sort of like when you're doing a multi-step equation. Now, the hard one. Power of power law. So in my example, I have 36. Now, what power of power law is it's if the product of the bases is powered by the same exponent, then the result is a multiplication of individual factors, the product, each powered by a given exponent. Now, what all of that jumble of words means is really nothing. It means nothing at all. At all. It means nothing. Look at my fingers. It means nothing. Now, so let's just do this. So 6 squared equals 36. So we can use 36 as our example for this one. So we have to then reverse square 6. Well, no, we don't do that, actually. We have to take the, forgot the word. Factors. Yes, factors. Factors are everything in this unknowing world. Now, after we've got all that creepy stuff out, so we got our 36. We've established that it can also be interpreted as 6 to the power of 2. Now, that can also be interpreted as 2 times 3 to the second squared. Not second squared, just squared. Now, proof that this works is you square both of these after you've decided that I want to put squares on both of these and remove the parentheses because that's what you do. And then you square both of these, you get the numbers, which is 4 and 9. When you square 2, you get 4, and when you square 3, you get 9. And then what do you get when you times 4 times 9? You get 36. And that's our answer. That'll be all, folks. Hope you guys like this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And if you want me to do more videos like this, hit a big F in the chat for our boy Papa Frank. And Miss Larts, please give me an A. Thank you, and goodbye.